I'm simulating the entire career of the highest overall rated true freshman in college football, 25. He's an 84 overall. His name is Jeremiah Smith. He's a wide receiver who plays for Ohio State. He is 6'3", 215 pounds. He's a deep threat. He has star development trait. Go to the comment section right now below and comment what other players you want to see me do a career simulation of, what other teams you want to see me do rebuilds of. Here is a more in-depth breakdown of the dev traits in college football 25. So the lowest dev trait is normal. These players are most common and progress at a standard rate. Expect them to steadily grow over their career. Then the second level is impact, the type of player that can really change a team. They'll progress faster than normal with higher upside. Third level is star, a potential Sunday player. There are very few of these to go around, and they'll establish themselves early as fast learners. And the best trait is elite, the best of the best. These players will make a statement the moment they get on campus and have the potential to be an all-time great. That means that off the rip, Jeremiah Smith with this star dev trait is a potential Sunday player, aka NFL. He has 94 speed, 96 acceleration, 95 agility, 92 change of direction. All of these are insane for a receiver that is 6'3", 215 pounds, 79 strength, the highest on the team, 77 awareness, 86 catch, 85 catch in traffic, 89 spectacular catch, 85 short route running, 87 medium route running, 84 deep route running, 80 release, 95 jumping. Dude is looking insane already, and it appears that he's going to be the third string wide receiver as a true freshman. I've turned recruiting and progression to auto, so the computer is going to determine every single thing. I'm going ahead and keeping the existing head coach they have for Ohio State. His name is Brian Burnside. Obviously, he's not Ryan Day, the real head coach. He's a level 40 head coach. Let's take a quick look at the depth chart for the team. We got 85 overall quarterback, Will Howard. We got a couple of backups here. We got a freshman, Julian Sayans, 80 overall, third string. Starting running back is Quinshon Judkins, 95 overall. His backup is Trevayon Henderson. He's a 93 overall. At wide receiver, Egbuka is the number 1 overall receiver, 94, and then 85 overall, Carnell Tate. And then our boy Jeremiah Smith is third string at the moment. He could develop over top of Carnell Tate by the end of the season. Definitely keep a close eye on that. At tight end, we have 84 overall and 83 overall. Left tackle 86, left guard 92, center 86, right guard 83, right tackle 80. Offensive line's looking pretty decent, really. At defensive end, we have a 93 overall and then an 83 overall. Defensive tackle 92 and an 83. Outside linebacker, we got an 86. Middle linebacker 86. Outside linebacker 85. At corner, this is pretty stacked corners right here, 91, 89, 86, 85. Free safety 95 overall, sophomore Caleb Downs. Dude is a beast. Strong safety 85 overall senior. Halfway through the regular season, Ohio State is 5-1. They're ranked number 5 in the country. Let's look at the season stats and see how Jeremiah Smith is doing so far. Receiving yards, he's actually leading the team. He has the most catches with 36 and the most yards with 581. The next closest receiver has 286. He also has 6 touchdowns. That's pretty nice, and he has the most average, 16.1 per catch. Here in week 12, and Jeremiah Smith just won the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week with 6 catches, 132 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Dude is going crazy. He also won National Offensive Player of the Week. Back-to-back Big Ten Offensive Player of the Weeks. This time, dude went even crazier. 9 catches, 187 yards, and 4 touchdowns. I'm assuming he's going to win the National Offensive Player of the Week also. Yes, and he does. We made it to the Big Ten championship game against number 1 rated Oregon Ducks, and I guess we're rated number 2 overall. We are ranked number 2 in the country with a 10-2 record. Oregon is ranked number 1 with a 11-1 record. We made it to the college football playoff. Going to be playing against number 22 ranked Liberty Flames, and we're ranked number 3. Checking in with Jeremiah Smith. So far in the season, he has 75 catches, 1,284 yards, 17 yards per catch with 16 touchdowns, and this is before we even got into the college football playoffs. Looking at the college football playoff bracket, we did beat Liberty 42-28. We advanced to take on number 17 ranked Old Dominion, who went 10-3 on the year. Oregon is still in there against Penn State. On the other side, we have Georgia, who's undefeated against Alabama, and then Utah against Louisville. We did beat Old Dominion 29-12, and we advanced to play against Oregon, who was 15-1 because they ended up beating us 28-22, and they played against Georgia in the national championship, and they beat Georgia 35-10 to take home the championship. Jeremiah Smith finished his freshman season, true freshman season, with 77 catches, 1,297 yards, 16.8 per catch, 92 yards per game with 16 touchdowns. He had 660 yards run after a catch. His longest was 92 yards. He only played in 14 of the potential 16 games. We have 4 players trying to leave, and one of them's going to the draft. I try to persuade all of them. So the running back, Quinshon Judkins, is going to the draft. He decided he's going to go. He's going to be a projected first rounder, so I don't blame him. Free safety, that was a 95 overall. He is leaving. I tried to persuade him. He said no thanks. We did get a defensive end to stay. That's a 79 overall junior, and a middle linebacker. That's a 73 overall freshman. They're both staying. Looking at the draft results, Ohio State's going crazy in the draft. Running back Judkins was a first round pick. Wide receiver Egbuka is a 93 overall. He's a first round pick. Another running back went in the second round. Left guard went in the second round. Defensive end in the second round. Defensive tackle in the second round. Cornerback in the second round. And then a couple guys went in the 7th round down here, a right tackle and a middle linebacker. I have recruiting on auto, and Ohio State finished with the 30th ranked class. We had 15 players only, which seems kind of low for someone that's ranked pretty high. We got 1 5-star, and we got 7 4-stars and 7 3-stars. The 1 5-star that we got was actually a running back, which is probably a really good thing since 2 of ours just got drafted into the NFL, so we definitely have room for somebody else. Looking at the training results, Jeremiah Smith's a sophomore now. He's up to 89 overall, so he already went up 5. He was 84 as a freshman. It's looking like he's going to be pretty good. He's definitely the #1 option at the moment. He has 98 change of direction. That is crazy. 91 catching, 91 catching traffic, 97 spectacular catch, 85 short route, 88 medium route, 85 deep route, with 99 jumping at 6'3". We're starting season 2 ranked #2 in the country. We have a new starting quarterback this year, Devin Brown, 83 overall senior, who's a red shirt. We also have a new starting running back, a sophomore, 86 overall, James Peoples. At wide receiver, Jeremiah Smith is the #1 true receiver now as a sophomore, 89 overall. And we also have Carnell Tate, 89 overall. At tight end, 81 overall senior, left tackle 79, left guard 81, center 83, right guard 88, right tackle 82. At left end, we have an 83 overall, right end 85 overall, and an 84. Defensive tackle, pretty nice, 85 overall, 85 overall, 83 overall. We got a 75 overall freshman. Outside linebacker, 87 overall. Middle linebacker is 88. Outside linebacker, 87. At cornerback, we have a 92, a 87. And we have 2 redshirt freshmen that are 84 and 83, so the future is bright there for sure. Free safety, 82 overall. And at strong safety, 80 overall junior, because our strong safety decided to transfer. And I want to check out that running back, that freshman. They said that he was a 5-star, but he's only a 72 overall. And we only have 3 running backs on the team after losing 2 of them to the draft. Halfway through the season, the team is looking great. We're currently 6-0, ranked #1 in the entire country. Let's check out the season stats for the boy Jeremiah Smith. Looks like our new quarterback's doing pretty good. He's got 21 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. Jeremiah Smith is actually pretty down. He's down here 4th in catches on the team with 23. In yards, he's 3rd with 365. Still averaging almost 16 yards per catch, but he does have the 2nd most receiving touchdowns with 5. So he's not putting up crazy numbers like he did last year, but we still got a long ways to go. Into the regular season, we actually finished 10-2, 7-2 in the conference. We're ranked #14. It looks like we're going to miss out on the Big Ten championship game, so that might actually knock us out of the playoffs all around. Looking at Jeremiah Smith's season stats, he had 58 catches, which was most on the team, 942 yards, which was most on the team, 16.2 per catch, most on the team, and he had 13 touchdowns, most on the team. He only played in 10 games, so he must have been injured for 2 games. Did not make it to the college football playoffs, but we did get to a bowl game, the Valero Alamo Bowl against TCU, ranked #24. TCU is 8-4 on the season, 6-3 in their conference. We're 10-2 with a 7-2 conference. TCU actually beat us 26-23 in a really close game. Let's check out the stats here. Let's see, how did Jeremiah Smith do? He had 5 catches for 37 yards. It's okay, but not great. The tight end actually had 6 catches for 94 yards. Looking at the college football playoff bracket, Notre Dame ended up beating Georgia 45-21. They went 15-1 on the season. Jeremiah Smith finished the season with 63 catches, almost 1,000 yards. He had 979, 15.5 per catch with 13 touchdowns. I wonder if there's a way if we can look and see if he won any type of awards or All-Americans. I figured out how to look for the awards. What you want to do is push triangle to view his player card, go down to stats on the more tab, and then it shows his career stats right here. Look, as a freshman, dude put up insane numbers. There's no way that he did not win freshman All-American, right? Psych, for awards, he has no data whatsoever. We only had one player that was trying to leave the team. It was a freshman left tackle that's actually a 77 overall, but I was able to persuade him, and now he's going to stay. Let's look at what other players that we have leaving. We have one of the best players on our team, a cornerback, leaving. Our starting quarterback is actually leaving too, so that means that we're going to have a new QB1. Looking at the draft results, we still had 5 guys go in the draft. We had a 2nd round corner, 4th round right guard, 4th round middle linebacker, 5th round outside linebacker, and 7th round outside linebacker. Not as good as last year, but still pretty good. We're at National Signing Day, and we have the 26th ranked recruiting class, and once again the computer only got 17 guys coming over. No 5 stars. We had 11 4 stars and 6 3 stars. I feel like the computer doing the recruiting is not doing a great job, honestly. If I was Ohio State doing this manually, I would be like top 5 every year, probably getting 35 guys easily, probably getting like 4 or 5 5-star guys, a bunch of 4 stars, and maybe a couple of 3 stars if needed. But yeah, I don't know about this computer scouting stuff. I mean, or recruiting, but I'm gonna let them keep doing it because we're doing a career simulation. Looking at the training results, the highest overall player on our team is a 94 overall running back, James Peoples, and then Jeremiah Smith is tied for 2nd highest overall on the entire team as a junior with a 92 overall rating, along with Carnell Tate, another wide receiver who is a 92 overall. Looking at the depth chart for season 3, Jeremiah Smith is a 93 overall, or he's playing up to a 93 overall, and it looks like he has a star on him, so I guess that means that he's an impact player, which definitely makes sense. Let's look at who our starting quarterback is. We got a new guy starting at quarterback, Julian Sayin. He's an 85 overall as a sophomore, red shirt. At running back, James Peoples is the highest overall rated player on the team, 94 overall. We already saw wide receiver. At tight end, we have an 80 overall, left tackle 86, left guard 81, at center 81, right guard 89, right tackle 81. Defensive end, we got an 84, at right end 87 and 84. Defensive tackle 88, 86, outside linebacker 83, 82, middle linebacker 87, and we also have Peyton Pierce, who's an 86 overall sophomore, outside linebacker 89 overall senior. Cornerback, we have a 90 overall sophomore, 87 senior, 86 sophomore. Free safety 81 and 81, both sophomores. At strong safety 83 senior. We only played 2 games so far, and we actually lost to Kent State in week 1, 38-35, but we beat number 9 ranked Oregon 16-10. This simulation in college football 25 is crazy. Halfway through the regular season, we have a 3-3 record. Obviously not doing too well. Things are not looking great. We lost to Texas. We beat Ball State. We lost to Nebraska 47-17. We got blown out. Beat Iowa 35-21. Not ranked. It's halfway through. It looks like our new quarterback isn't having the greatest season. He has 11 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. His rating's still 171, so it's not bad actually. Our best player on the team is our running back, and he's only averaging 3.9 per carry, which is not good. Jeremiah Smith's having a decent season though, 34 catches, 500 yards, 15 per catch with 4 touchdowns. Doesn't have anything to do with Jeremiah Smith, but we have a freshman defensive tackle winning the National Defensive Player of the Week with 2 sacks, 5 tackles, and 2 tackles for loss as a freshman. End of the regular season, we actually finished 9-3, so we won out every single game after the last time we checked in, and we actually made it to the Big Ten championship game against Nebraska, who is ranked number 4. They're 10-2. It says that we're ranked number 1 with a 9-3 record. How is that even possible? Decided to check out the top 25 ranks, and yeah, we're ranked number 1 over Clemson, who's 11-1. Oregon's 9-3, Nebraska's 10-2, Florida is 7-5, but they're ranked number 5 in the country. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Kent State 10-2, Georgia, UAB, and Notre Dame are all 11-1, but somehow we're ranked number 1 at 9-3. We did end up beating Nebraska 31-13 to win another Big Ten championship. We're still ranked number 1 in the country. Looking at the college football playoff bracket, we have the number 1 ranking, so we have a bye week in the first week, but we have Florida against Notre Dame. Looks like we're going to be playing against whoever loses that game. Then we have San Diego State against Oregon, Nebraska against Kansas State, Clemson against Michigan, and then Liberty went 12-1 and they're ranked number 10 in the country. Georgia is 12-1, Stanford 10-3. We did get us one playoff victory. We beat Florida 21-20, and then we lost against Oregon 27-21. Georgia beat Oregon in the national championship 37-34 and had a 15-1 season. Looking at the season stats, Julian Sayin, 4,400 yards passing, 38 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, a 180 rating, really not bad. James Peoples had an insane season, 198 carries, 1,098 yards, 5.5 per carry with 11 touchdowns. It's pretty damn good. Jeremiah Smith back on top with a great season, 88 catches, 1,500 yards, 17.5 per catch with 16 touchdowns. Dude got to win like best receiver of the year. Come on, man. 844 yards run after catch. Once again, he did not win any awards. It looks like this is going to be the end of the video. Jeremiah Smith is leaving to go to the draft. He's projected to be a first-round pick. Says that we have no chance of persuading him to stay. I tried it anyways, but he said no thanks. I'm trying to get that cash. I don't blame him at all. He had an amazing career at Ohio State. Dude was putting up insane numbers. I wish I could look at what his career stats were. I have to keep that in mind in future videos and look at it whenever they're juniors, just in case they try to leave. But that's going to be it for the video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, say something down in the comments what other players you want to see me do a career simulation of, what teams you want to see me do a rebuild video of. I haven't done a college football rebuild yet, but I probably will be doing that pretty soon. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, by the way, Jeremiah Smith got drafted in the first round. Peace.